Our objective in this video is to be able to move from radical form to exponential form and from exponential form to radical form. So here are two examples that are currently in exponential form because they have exponents, and we want to write each of these in radical form, meaning they should have some sort of radical symbol. When you have a fraction for an exponent, this is a rational exponent. The denominator, the 5, the number on the bottom, that is the number that is going to be the root of your radical. So because this is to the 2/5, the 5 means that our answer is going to be the 5th root of something. The thing that we are taking the 5th root of is the 3x. And then this entire thing needs to be raised to the 2nd power. So the numerator is the power that you're raising this to. So I'm still going to do the 3x. The 5 in the denominator tells me it's the 5th root, and the 2 is the power that I'm going to raise this set of parentheses to. So over here, I have a 2 in the denominator, so that means it's the square root. When it's the square root, then we don't need to put the 2 there. When there is no number there, it is assumed to be a 2. So I have the square root of x, and this is to the 1st power, and so we don't need to write that. So the square root of x is the same as x to the 1/2 power. So these two, which were written in exponential form, are now rewritten in radical form. We also want to be able to go the other way. So these are in radical form, and I want to rewrite them in exponential form. So the part that is inside the radical symbol is the 7x. You need to make sure that you put this in parentheses. And then my root needs to be the denominator, and this power needs to be the numerator. So this would be 7x to the 3/4. The reason why you have to write this in parentheses, there is a difference between this and this. This right here says the x is to the 3/4 power, but nothing is happening to the 7. This, because it's in parentheses, says that both the 7 and the x are going to the 3/4 power. So this is the correct answer. This is incorrect. Over here on this example, I'm starting with x. This has no number here. That does not mean it's a 1. Remember, this is the square root. So the root is 2. So my denominator is going to be 2. The numerator is going to be 6. Now here, even though we're not working on simplifying the expressions, we're just rewriting, if you can simplify this, then you need to. This is x to the 3rd. So the square root of x to the 6th power is the same as x to the 3rd. Here we did not use parentheses because there's only one thing. There is not a difference between x to the 3rd and x to the 3rd. These are both the same thing. If you want to go ahead and use parentheses to make sure that you always have parentheses when you need them, then you can definitely do that. I would not count that wrong. So on the homework to the right, your only objective is to rewrite these. You're not trying to simplify unless you end up with something like this where your exponent can be simplified. So that should be able to get you through the homework to the right.